All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be going over a full breakdown of the 11th anniversary campaign reveal video. So we're going to basically pick this thing apart. We're going to look at every little thing that they talked about here and kind of see where we're going with the anniversary and just talk about a little bit of hype, man. I'm hyped, dude. This is so cool. So glad that they finally are doing like these big DAIMA characters. I know a lot of people are either aren't happy, don't care, or are on the same side as me where they're super hyped. It's a weird spectrum, and I really don't understand like why you wouldn't be hyped about this. New forms, new characters, new named characters in the game. Like it's a great thing for Dokkan, right? Even if you're not super hyped on DAIMA, even if you're not super hyped on the fact that they took forever to get these characters in there, they are new named characters. We need that. We do. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump into this. So we're going to kind of go through the video here. So basically what they did was they went through all the teasers first, right? So all the teasers that we got to see of the Saiyan Saga into the Namek Saga, into the Android Cell Saga, into the Boo Saga, all basically leading up to DAIMA, right? They didn't show it right away, but they did later on, the teaser for DAIMA. So we kind of go through this, and then it goes into Majin Buu. And then from here, 11th anniversary is coming, and then we are greeted by our boy Geppy. So Geppy was here for the international version. I assume Omatsu was doing the JP version. I don't know. I haven't watched the JP video, but I assume Geppy was here because Omatsu was doing the other one. So they kind of split it up. So first, he kind of goes into talking about the 11th anniversary and the countdown campaign, which is set to begin on the 21st. So by the time this video, I do this video like very late. So by the time this video comes out, it's probably already the 21st. Whether this countdown begins right away after they become out of maintenance, after we have the data download, I don't know. Or whether it starts at reset on the 25th or 25th on the 21st. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see tomorrow when it actually hits, or today, I guess, when this video comes out, if it's already started or if it's starting later in the day, right? So this should count down. You've got 7 whole days here. So I would presume that the anniversary begins on the 28th. That's when we will get the full anniversary live stream, because that's when the Dokkan Chances ends. That's when they'll do the drawing. So I would assume the 28th would be the video. Probably later that day, the anniversary units come out. That's my biggest guess. Worst case, maybe the 29th units drop, but I think it's gonna be the 28th. So we are getting the countdown login bonus, Dragon Stones, some of these growth keys. So these growth keys here, they can be used for some of the bonus stages in the Portal of Memories. Right now, the only one that's currently available in the Portal of Memories is the Guru event, which is actually a really good like link level event, very high, right? So 19.5 link level rate. So very, very good to jump in and do when you can. I don't know if they're going to add other bonus stages in here during this countdown period, or if it's going to be just strictly to the Guru event. Not sure, but we'll see with that as we get a little farther into this as well. So we got some countdown missions that are here. This Majin Buu Saga looking Vegeta, which I don't recognize this art from anywhere. So if anybody does, please let me know, because that looks new-ish to me. So, I mean, I guess we could see if that is a new Majin Buu Vegeta that might be coming later on. Who knows? So you ordered up to 17 of the Dragon Stones and 75 of these bonus keys, which is fantastic. We start moving a little bit more forward. Let's kind of jump into whatever is next. So Geppy starts talking about, okay, the 10th anniversary login character is actually going to get a Dokkan Awakening for the 11th anniversary. So instead of getting a new character card, we are just getting a Dokkan Awaken for him, which basically just is the same card art here, just the background's different. So this does kind of go into something a little bit later when they start talking about the EX super attack, right? The new mechanic. I would assume that this is probably the attack, because we know that in the card art for the Goku and Vegeta, the background shows them doing the Kamehameha and the Final Flash. I would assume those are the EX super attacks. Typically, I would think maybe they were the active skills, but I think it's going to be this new mechanic. So this Goku's EX super attack will probably be something to do with this Super Saiyan Goku back here. We start moving forward a little bit more. So Recruit Dokkan Festival featured characters and Carnival featured characters that debuted in 2022 through 2024 with these 11th anniversary tickets. This is actually pretty huge, just for like the simple fact that like this is what we used to get. For 10th anniversary, this was the ticket summon banner. Just a bunch of just whatever banner units all featured on here. Now we're gonna get this 11th anniversary Dokkan Festival and Legendary Starving Carnival that you can use for these tickets to get a bunch of these characters. We'll have to look at the entire lineup if it's like the entire year, like the entire year for both those years. But dude, this is actually really cool. And according to the V-Jump scan that we did see on Twitter, it shows Beast Gohan and Gogeta on here. So safe to assume, I guess we'll just assume these guys could be on these banners. Right? Usually these guys wouldn't be on these. They'd be on like the actual anniversary banner. But there's a good chance that they show up on this as well, which would be incredible because you could summon and try to get them for free. You know, if you're still missing copies of them or you don't have copies of them at all, that's crazy. To get a chance to get those for free is actually wild. Moving a little more forward, so we have the 94th Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. This does revert the character limit back to 35, which... thank you. I much prefer that. Shorter stages, slightly harder fights, but a lot less time consuming than going through the entire Ultimate Clash. So we'll see what this looks like when it actually does drop. We'll go through it. We'll make a team guide, kind of like how we did with this last Ultimate Clash, to help anybody out who may struggle here. But here, I mean, you can just come in with some of your biggest, baddest characters and just run through it. Like, you don't have to worry about anything here. Building mono teams or building out different character category teams for multiple stages. This one's very quick, so definitely prefer these. And you can also acquire some of these 11th anniversary tickets from this event as well, so that is also a big plus. The event renewal, so there was already a notice in game talking about this. So the ultimate red zones and the Supreme Mason battles, so the red zone and blue zones, are going to get kind of consolidated is I guess the best way to kind of put it. So when you go in like the challenge tab, and then you've got all the events, right, that you can kind of just scroll through. You've got multiple different red zone events, multiple different Supreme Magnificent Battle events. So what they're going to do is they are going to take all of the red zones and all the Supreme Magnificent Battles, and they're going to put them under one umbrella, right? So basically you click challenge, and then it's going to be a tab that says Ultimate Red Zone, or an event that says Supreme Magnificent Battle, right? And then you're gonna have like the GDC fights, and you're gonna have whatever else, like all that stuff in there. You click on the Ultimate Red Zone, and it's gonna have stage 1 through however many stages we have now, but it's gonna be each red zone in order. Their stages, they're going to be renewed, meaning that you can clear them again for the quote-unquote first time and get Dragon Stones out of doing that. The missions themselves will not reset. Those, if you've already completed them, they'll stay completed. If you haven't completed them, they'll still be there. And they are planning on adding new missions for the red zones and the blue zones. So very good. I think this is a good way to kind of consolidate everything. I think a lot of people aren't going to care about this too much, just because then you have to search for the stage you want to do and all that. So I see how that can be a little bit like tedious. I kind of wish they would have just done like, have an overall red zone, you click on it, and then inside is all the different red zone events, as opposed to just the stages 1 through whatever, like going all the way down. That would have been a better way to do it, so it's all kind of just in there a little bit better, a little easier. But I mean, this is the way they want to do it, and it's gonna try to save up a little bit of space under that challenge tab, right? Because there are a lot of red zones. It's not as many Supreme Magnificent Battles, but there's still a pretty good amount. So they're gonna definitely combine all of these in here together, all the red zones, and then all these guys here. They did say that this is going to be, so certain events will be revamped near the end of part 2. Ahead of the event renewal, we'll be holding events to integrate all related stages from the past. Yeah, so basically this is going to be a continuing thing. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it. And then eventually all of them are going to fall under the red zone and the Serenus Battle. Some of the newer ones, like the Artificial Life Form, probably won't be put into these just yet. like that. I think that's coming after the anniversary or towards the end of part 2, like they say here. And then some of the newer red zones, I don't know if they're just going to throw them straight in here or if they're going to be their own tab first. I guess we'll just have to kind of see what they do. We kind of move through here. The Easy A. So the countdown to Easy A for the Super Saiyan Goku. So the first Carnival Easy A. So as I was prepping for this video, I decided to refresh on Twitter, and boom, they already popped up the Easy A details for these guys. So, you know, we've got these guys here. They're not around very often. The last featured banner, the banner that they were featured on, was Black Friday of 2024. They were not featured on a banner the entirety of 2025. So this character is not around a lot. A lot of people either A, don't have this character, or B, don't have them rainbowed or have like a lot of copies of them. So this is good. Bring them back. They'll end up on the banner, I'm sure. Probably for the Carnival LR, which I assume is going to be Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So, you know, having back on the banner, people will have a chance to pull them, pick up with coins, all of that good stuff. So you'll be able to actually get the character here for his Easy A, right? So we did a whole breakdown video for his Easy A already. So if you guys want, you go check that out, right? We go through his entire kit, everything about him. Basically, TLDR, I think he's going to be fine for shorter events, very defensive, but I think longer events, once that damage reduction starts to go away, he's going to struggle a little bit more. Then we're getting some time limited buff characters, which is great. So they did this before as well. So the Gohan and Goten and the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Angel are getting time limited buffs. I love it. I do love this. I love that they do this, kind of bring some of these older characters back to life without giving them their Super Easy A yet, right? It makes them a little more viable for some of these teams that I'm sure they'll run really well on with some of the new anniversary characters. And I know this Vegeta specifically needs like Goku's, so that would be very good. I think he'll be very strong. You know, they made the Super Saiyan 4s like incredibly good. They went through like all the anniversary characters, and I loved using the Super Saiyan 4s. Because they just obliterated everything. And then when that buff went away, they're kind of like, all right, they're sidelined again. But this is very good. I do like that they do this. I'm liking that they're keeping this up. Hopefully throughout the celebration, throughout the anniversary, we do get a couple more of these characters, and we kind of get to funnel through and cycle through who's got buffs, who doesn't, you know, try out different teams, different characters, bring some of these older characters back into the mix. Now, as we go through, this is where they do the actual full reveal for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta DAIMA adult versions. Finally, these guys are in game. People had said from like the get-go that they didn't think these guys were going to show up until 11th anniversary, and I thought they were crazy. I was like, dude, there's no way they're waiting that long. That's insane. Like, why would they do that? And then as we've seen the way they've kind of treated DAIMA over the last like year, I guess this was their plan the whole time. Slowly sprinkle and trickle in some DAIMA stuff here and there, and then just 11th anniversary comes around and you give them the big boy treatment, is what I like to call it. So I mean, and they look beautiful. Like, these cards look amazing. The quick snippets of animation that we're getting from these look incredible. Like this Goku. I'm so glad that they did this. This is gonna be entrance animation. It's gonna look amazing in the Dokkan art style, and it's just, dude, look at that art, man. It just looks so good. It looks so good. And then yeah, so right here we do have the background. So the Kamehameha from the Goku, the Final Flash from Vegeta. I do believe that these are going to be their EX super attacks, right? Voiced, everything. I'm sure at some point they'll probably have a way to skip these like they do with actives and entrance animations and all that stuff, because I think after a while some people will start to get like, all right, this thing's taking too long, because these won't be in 2x speed. These will be regular speed. Like, it's just like activating an active skill. It's going to run just like that, in that, like the way it's supposed to be done. But I think they're going to be beautiful, and I'm very interested to see how they're going to implement this into the game, like how the conditions work and everything like that. I think it's going to be fresh. It's gonna be fresh and new and fun. And dude, I can't stop looking at these arts. They look so good. They're so good. I am incredibly excited. Geppy, you outdid yourself with this right here, man. Look at this. Super cool here. He does go to kind of talk about the EX super attack a little bit. Let's see if I can try to find, yeah, right here. So Dokkan Awaken, the login bonus we introduced earlier, will all possess the new skill, the EX super attack. So this is the new mechanic for the 11th anniversary. Like we said, these guys will have it. The login character will have it. And I would assume that since these guys have it, this is the way their art looks. Since the anniversary login character has the new background with the Super Saiyan Goku, I would have to assume that that is going to be his EX super attack, something along the lines with the Super Saiyan Goku. So very cool, man. I'm very, very interested to see how they implement this in and how it really works. They go to talk about the campaign that they did. So over on Twitter, you could put who you thought was going to come for the anniversary. So, you know, you put this in here. A lot of people, I'm sure, guessed. You know, a total of 1,111 winners will be chosen. I put in DAIMA Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So technically, I got it right. I haven't heard anything, so I would assume I'm not one of these winners that they decided to choose from, but it is what it is. He goes on just talk about the 11th anniversary. There's still more stuff to come. We'll see the actual like full reveal video with the kits, the animations, and all that stuff. I assume on the 28th, right? Because of the Dokkan chances here, you have until the 27th to claim your chance ball using the Dokkan chance ticket that they have given you. Then from here, you can, or it goes, what is it? The period to claim the chance balls is now ongoing through the 27th. The period to exchange for the chance balls is now ongoing until the 28th. So yeah, so you have until the 28th to actually exchange these. That's the day that I presume that they are going to actually do the video. So this ends at 03:20 in the morning PST, so 6:20 in the morning for EST, which is my time. And I would assume like right around that time or a little bit after is probably when they will do the actual live stream for the 11th anniversary. I'm interested to see what they're going to do for the Genki Dama Festival here on the 25th, because we already see it in the card arts. We'll probably get the full kit reveal, the animations during the 11th anniversary live stream. I mean, unless they're going to show us animations. Maybe they'll show us animations at the Genki Dama and then we'll get the full kit and all that stuff during the live stream. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think that's really it for everything. Yeah, I think that was all I kind of wanted to go through here today. So that was a full breakdown of everything coming that we saw in this video. And man, oh man, am I excited for the 11th anniversary to kick off next week. Dude, countdown starts officially tomorrow or today, depending when you're watching this video when it got posted. But man, I am so ready. I hope you guys are too. Dude, it's gonna be a good time. I love anniversary time. It's so good. I can't believe it's already here again. If you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys thought of the Dokkan 11th anniversary campaign announcement video. What in here did you like the most? Do you agree and love the part 1 character picks, or are you upset? Did you want something else? What do you think could be coming for part 2? And actually, something we didn't talk about was he actually did talk about the anniversary theme, which I think we kind of just skipped over. Where are you? I'll let it just kind of play. But yeah, so the anniversary thing, there it is, New Horizons. So this could mean anything, right? It really could mean anything. We could be talking, I'm hoping that what this is it's the ultimate forms of Goku and Vegeta. I'm hoping that this is a Goku Vegeta centered celebration. We got the Daima forms, we got Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3. Maybe we go into GT and get the Super Saiyan 4s. Maybe we go into Super, get UI Goku, Evolution of Vegeta. Maybe we go back and we get, you know, Super Saiyan Goku from the Namek Saga, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Buu Saga, and then the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, or Majin Vegeta, or something. Who knows? The possibilities here are endless. It's a very, call it vague theme. This is what they kind of do. It can really have multiple meanings. So We won't truly know until we get to see this full scope of the anniversary and everything coming. But for now, that does it. So now I'm officially done. We can go ahead, we'll end the video here. So again, let me know down below what you guys think of the reveal, what you guys think of the new characters coming, and your overall excitement level for the 11th anniversary. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.